Every video's got to one up the last one. Today we're doing 12 billion crystals worth of lucky magic box. We're not doing 12 billion crystals. It's like 25,000, I think. Whatever it says in the... oh, good. They got all these. Whatever it says in the... Wait, you got the mana stones, too? How many mana stones here? 321 million mana. Still buys the mana stones. Maybe they were just like, I can't have that one be the one that's not purchased and everything else is purchased. These can sometimes be pretty nut. I mean, it's just RNG is RNG. I don't have to tell you how RNG works. This is a must-buy, basically. These reappraisals, and then these legend runes. Sometimes they're really started. Let's get it. Sometimes they're really solid. Let's get it started. We have 49,000. So let's. The newly changed. Wait, they changed them? I don't remember them changing them. What did they change them to? I didn't see this pop up before. What did they change them to? This is like the same. I was gonna say naughty word. It's the same stuff. Is what I was gonna say. Doesn't look very changed. We're also doing summons, but we're not doing the juice. They have a lot of juicy summons, but they're saving them for a future event to be disclosed at some point. It's just premium packs. It's just premium packs, but there's an opening animation. I mean, it's not just premium packs. Ooh, 20. I mean, if premium packs had 20 LD pieces in them, I know there's the super expensive premium packs that have the actual LD scrolls, but it's super expensive. But I suppose you could say the same thing about this is like, most of the time not worth it, unless you don't feel like farming, or unless you have maybe they weren't able to farm as much as with those 50,000 basically 50,000 crystals. This could be speed. I don't know why I'm upgrading this. Let's see what we get here. Let's see what this one is. Let's see what that one is. Let's see what the other one. We don't need that. I'm just gonna leave this to them. Why am I clicking on that as if that's something new? This I really can't see keeping, but we're gonna keep it. Speed? I mean, that speed's pretty solid. But yeah, they're saving scrolls for something. I don't know when, but they've been saving for quite a bit. 43,000 left. The suspense is killing us all. Maybe that's just old age. It's probably just old age. It's probably just me. We already got like 40. I can't imagine they still want to keep going with this. We don't need to keep upgrading these runes though. I don't know. I'm not gonna sell things that they don't maybe want to sell. I have to keep telling myself this every single time. Oh. It's not bad. I'll just leave it. I have to tell myself to leave it because I won't leave it. I will just tinker with the runes indefinitely. So that could be good. That's not a good one. Tinker, tinker, tinker. Oh, I meant to tell you guys this at some point. That's how most of my conversations go. Oh yeah, by the way, this one thing that you might want to know that I'm not going to tell you for like 5-6 months. I started a new channel. Of course, I started a new channel. I'm not going to say what it... we'll keep this. I'm not going to say what it is yet. Because I know what happens with these... We don't need to... I know what happens with these new channels is that... And it's not a bad thing. It's not like, oh, you guys are terrible for wanting to to be supportive. How dare you? But it always winds up being, hey, I started this channel, and then people from this channel will go and subscribe to that one, and then YouTube will say, oh, I see that all of the viewers here are interested in Summoner's War. Must be a Summoner's War channel, and that has hurt so many Oh, this is pretty nice. Unintentionally hurt so many channels. I can't. Who am I gonna blame for that? Really? Like, oh, how dare you guys be so supportive? And yeah, this. So eventually, I'm gonna talk about it some more. But I've been doing videos. That's one of the reasons. Like, I've been still working on other videos. I've been still doing school. I've been still doing other videos on another channel, and then I've also been, of course, doing. Oh man. Really, of course, resistance, and then of course the videos on this channel. But yeah, just 1604 transcendence pieces. That's a lot of transcendence pieces. We're not doing them now. We're not doing them today, but there's going to be a very exciting video. Well, you'll see in a second, or you'll see in a few minutes how. Wow. Got some lucky stuff here. As it's secretly like a Comtos employee. Oh, that makes sense why they're getting the good stuff now. I see. Transcendence pieces. Oh, they got, hold on. They got multiple crit damages. Man, this could have been so... all this had to do was dodge resistance. Excuse me. All this had to do was dodge resistance. But yeah, that channel that I started... actually doing pretty decently. There's not very many views on it right now, but that's just how it is for any new channel starting up. But you can see, like, based on the fact, like, if you don't tell anyone about it, and there's still people that are watching little by little, and it's more the next day, and more the next day, and more the next day, and people are subscribing, you're not telling them to subscribe, and it's doing well. I'm not going to say it's sitting here doing great, but it hasn't been that long. It has been doing actually pretty well. So, I know Summoner's War is not going to last forever. So we got to try to still trying to figure out what the next steps are. Oh, no crit damage. No, I'm sure they didn't really want the crit damage that badly. They're probably pretty excited about this one. Shouldn't be, but probably pretty excited about it. Anything good? Crit damage. This is worth a re-up. I mean, it's probably not going to roll quad speed or whatever, but that's worth at least a re-up. That's not anything. We'll save that because I don't want to tinker around too much with those right now. We did get some legendary pieces, which is not bad. Could have got a legendary scroll, could have got a legendary tribute. Those would have been even better. I don't think that they really want those, but they're so bad. There's a lot of bad stuff. All right, 34,000 left. We're not doing all of them. We're doing whatever it says on the description, on the title, on the thumbnail, on something. Listen, something's gonna say something, and then that's what we're gonna do. All right. The title and thumbnail. It's so doo-doo. All right, let's see if that rolls something worth. This is why they needed the extra 1 million mana, even though we're still at the same amount of mana, regardless. This could get speed. It could get crit damage. I don't think we don't need to roll that right now. They could maybe roll that for crit damage later, if they want to. Oh, we got some legends. Why do I kind of... no, it's still probably not. It's definitely still not. I was going to say what I kind of feel like it might be worth it for these legendary gems and grinds, but... Speeds. I don't know why I'm clicking on them. How many do we have? 225. We had roughly 100 when we got started. So everything else has been acquired during this. Man, all those pretty orange ones. Too bad that's defense. I could. Oh my god, so much resistance. I could have kept that. What do we get here? I know I'm overwhelming myself, but also it's gonna... Nothing. I was gonna say it's gonna be good for the resume too. It's one of those channels that like actually has... It is valuable in some regard to the human race. A little bit. Not a lot. Just a little bit. Something that I have not done here is provide some kind of value to the human race. What are you talking about? Summon sessions aren't valuable. It's crazy to believe, guys. It's absolutely crazy to believe. I suppose we could have... it's too late now. It's not too late. We could... I'm sure they have Tricaru figured out by now. Says the 50,000... Maybe they have 50,000 crystals just hanging out there doing nothing. Maybe they don't have Tricaru figured out. I'm only doing that for... Oh my... There's so much resistance. Fight runes with high resistance. Or not fight... yeah. Not fight runes with high resistance, but... You know what I was trying to say. Anything good? Speed. This is a re-app. I got 15. Nothing ridiculous. We don't have to... I keep saying we don't have to keep rolling this stuff, but then I keep rolling this stuff, of course. Speed? We'll see. Speed? Flat attack? What are you going to do with that? It's a legend rune. I mean, technically, it's a legend rune. Technically. Kind of one of those barely a legend rune, barely an inconvenience. Barely a legend rune situations. Oh, my goodness. Shout out if you knew what I was referencing a second ago. I'm sure most of you do. You're on YouTube, so. All right, so that is 25,000. Resistance. All right, let's see what we get from these summons. Where are they? We're not doing these. 7-year specials with 4 transcendence. We got another 5 transcendence. That's 9 transcendence. So like, yeah, I don't want you to summon them. I'm going to get someone that's, actually gets good RNG to summon them. Oh, thank you. They said only mysticals and LDs. So we're doing them. We still get to do the LDs. But only mysticals and LDs. And they're hoping for new monsters they don't own. Seems like they do actually farm more than summon. Seems. I don't know. Maybe they don't. They do arena though, because I saw they have like 3,000 arena points, which we are not going to use for anything. That's their arena points. I'm not going to touch those, but. Oh, Lucian. Oh, lovely. Years go by. Lucian has always been the it boy for, well, I was going to say PvP, but basically everything. He's kind of determined how the game works for almost a decade. Still usable. Can you believe that this was the very beginning of the game? Lucian got nerfed. He actually did more damage. They realized pretty early on. See, Comptuos has released broken things for the entire duration of the past 10 years. It's not like new. It's not like, oh, they just did it with these things and then they nerf them. They did it with these things and they nerfed them. They've been doing this since the very beginning. That's just how they operate. They're like, test things? Why would we do that? That seems like extra work. We don't really want to test things. Okay. Yeah, this is, they got plenty of stuff already here in storage. Ready to be built. I don't know if those are dupes or not, but hopefully we get... Wow, we already did like 100 summons, didn't we? We didn't get anything. I mean, we got Force, we got Lucian, which is the best 5-star in the game. Game changing, but probably not for this account because they've been playing for... If you couldn't tell by the 9 Transcendent Scrolls, they've been playing for quite a while. Or they've been playing for a couple weeks, and no, they've been playing for quite a while. I was gonna say a couple weeks and they got special magic RNG where there's no special there's not that much special magic RNG. Some of these things take like 7-year special scrolls. You can't really just buy a pack of those nowadays. You had to have saved them from... I mean, I'm sure you could have bought I'm sure they were... Everything's a pack. I'm sure you could have bought packs back in the day of those, but... What were the 200 from? Because I know there's a handful of people that have been saving that have 200 specifically. I think they were from an event or something. I don't remember. It's been so long. I don't remember what I did yesterday, let alone 2 years ago. It's almost the 9th year anniversary. Just means we've been playing this game for 9 years too long. I feel like they're going to have something good up their sleeves, considering they just... I mean, in the past 6 months, they did 2 different collabs. They also had the King Slime out of nowhere. Just random, such a random update. They're like, update 7, we made a giant King Slime. Because? Because he's giant. What do you mean because? Why are you questioning? Did you see his size? Yeah, I saw his size. But why? Because we can. Well, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Giant King Slime. Does he give you good rewards? No, but he gives you a lot of them because he's giant. Oh, I am not very interested in that, but I'm going to farm it anyway. Farm it all the time. Can't tell you what I've ever gotten from it, but I still farm it every time I see it, which... Well, actually, sometimes I do miss it. Sometimes I'm like, oh, King Slime. I forgot that was a thing I was supposed to be doing. Oopsies. Alright, we got Kaki. We got some of the good 4-stars. Not that they necessarily... We're just going to get the... well, we have 5 scrolls left. So, basically... Basically, mystical scrolls were a dud. Hold on. Nat 5 here. Bam. Just kidding. Alright, we're not doing any of these. We're just doing the LDs, but let's see. Oh my goodness. Would you like some more toilet paper for your, Wait a second, 317 runes? I was wrong about them farming runes. Why do they not have... Oh, I'm not... Wait. They have so many gems and grinds. More than the runes. Wait a second. Okay. 23 speed. That's a solid 22 speed. These are solid. Okay, so you don't have very many runes, but the runes that you do get, these are the best runes on your account now. Oh no. I wasn't trying to sell this. Did not mean to sell that rune. 21 speed, and we can go again because we're not even maxed on that one. What is this? We don't need this. They may disagree. We don't need this. 21 speed. We shouldn't have looked at it because if you look at it, it's not going to roll speed. Whatever. Let's see these LDs. Hold on, let's jiggle something. Let's do them. 14 LDs. I wonder if they're missing anything. LD5. Oh, okay. Well, they're probably missing that one. Well, we just did a video on this, not really intentionally, the other day. So that video, it might be the same day as I'm recording this, actually. You might have seen it earlier today. That video, I wasn't even trying to do a random video on Lala. I was doing videos on other stuff, and I was doing like the Wheel of Doom video, and I'm all like, this is not, it's not working. It was just, we took too many bad units, and I was like, yeah, this is just nice. I mean, it wasn't nice. It wasn't nice. Anyway, there we go. We got some amazing, we didn't get amazing anything. We just spent 25,000 crystals. We didn't really get very much amazing anything. I suppose we got some, well, actually the runes. We got a few 20 plus runes. And we got some gems and grinds. But anyway, that's it for maybe all the gems and grinds were from today. Maybe that's from this, no, they must have been farming. Whatever. I don't want to think about it too much. That's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you as always in the next one.